But more and more in Hollywood, stars are losing their privacy and fearing for their safety when an admiring fan turns into a fanatic. You may not recognize them, but to the stars they've allegedly stalked, their names and faces are familiar and frightening. The most recent, Tina Ledbetter, who allegedly sent threatening letters to Scott Bakula. She was convicted of doing the same thing in 1989 to Michael J. Fox. Earlier this year, Robert Dewey Hoskins was sent to jail for threatening Madonna, and Keith Hart was arrested for allegedly stalking Cindy Crawford.
See you in New York. Gotta go. I love you, Cindy.
Forensic psychiatrist Michael Zona served as a consultant on The Fan. He says celebrity stalkers are typically lonely, insecure, and often mentally ill.
In many cases, the stalker is developing a significance and a meaning in their life by attaching themselves to somebody famous.
What do you want from me?
Don't you talk back to me. You show me some respect. Without people like me, you're nothing.
To help Robert De Niro prepare for his role, Dr. Zona gave him detailed profiles of actual stalkers.
Robert De Niro is very involved, likes to do the research involved and hear about how to get into the mind of the stalker so he can understand the character.
But in real life, many stalkers suffer from long-term delusions that are far more serious.
The unfortunate part is that many of these disorders, especially the ones that afflict people who end up stalking, are incurable.
And LA Police Lieutenant John Lane says stalkers can have a huge impact on stars' lives.
They have had to endure them and their letters and their attempts to contact, and they're showing up at venues, at shows for years and years and years.
Even stars we talk to admit stalking can be a sad reality of fame.
I think so, sure, as much as anything wacky out there is a reality, yeah.
Well, we've had kidnap threats against my son when he was a baby.
It's part of the business. You make a lot of money, you travel, and you get a lot of fame and fortune. That's the price you had to pay, and that's it.
The issue of star stalkers is expected to return to court this Monday. That is when Scott Bakula is scheduled to receive his permanent restraining order against Tina Ledbetter to keep her out of his life for good.